Today I'm going to tell you how to do Elon Musk. So yeah, listen up. And this is how you do the impression. Okay, so if you're at your house right now, you can try this and start nodding your head. This is going to become your whole body. And make sure that the pattern is not predictable. And hit follow because my next impressions I'm going to master are Bill Burr and Andrew Tate. Now we're going to get the face. This is tight. Keep this tight until it becomes Elon face. And the mouth is down like this. And you can smile like that. You can scoff. You can also glitch out occasionally. You can adjust your hat always this way. It's always more up and forwards. Now we're going to get the accent. It's all at the front of the mouth. And you have to listen to him because he went to Canada and then went to America. So it's a little different. It's a sibilant S. It's a little different than the Herbert the Pervert, like, hand in my pocket, so good. It's more screeching, but I like to make it slightly more whistle just because that is a funny part of the impression to me. Now we're going to put everything together and add the most important part, which is the stutter. Now the accent comes by itself. You can add this. And it's all about adding the stutter. And nobody can predict when I'll do it and when I won't. That's what's so frustrating about listening to the Elon voice. Because like we're up in the satellites, and now we're back. So you want to make sure that this is also unpredictable in its chaoticness. So just when the person has adjusted to the amount of stuttering, you say one sentence completely normal. Well, it makes it even worse because if it's all stutter, they can get used to that. But they can't. Sometimes you talk normally. That should be enough to do it at a party. If you actually want to take the impression a bit further, remember, you are not here to be an activist. The worst impressions are people that adore a person or hate a person. Because if you hate them, you can do a shitty impression and then go, oh, I'm just trying to make the person angry on X. And if you adore them, you can be like, well, look, they love my impression because I say all the right things. Hope you guys have a good day. Stitch this with your impression and let me know what happens. So yeah, thanks, Tony. Whoa! Right. So yeah, jokes, that they were legal, and now they're not. And an X, we did that. I'm not nervous. I'm excited. So I was having sex, and the other day I was having sex, and in a Tesla, backseat, and I forgot their name. It's like, how? Because I named my dog. And I'm sorry for everything. I'm putting myself in everything. That's the bottom line. Why people are so mad at me. That like the ancient philosophers say, a great leader, a great person, if they have power, you barely hear from them. And with me, it's every 5 minutes on X. And I'm there, president there, X, I'm there. The TV shows, culture, it's like, and I love it, So, regardless of whether you like my ideas or you like what I'm doing, it's just too much Elon. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to try to do the best I can from now on. And I'm not going to put myself into everything, And we're going to go to space. We're going to focus on the good, I keep catching rockets. And we're going to go up there, but it's going to be the engineers and other people that they get the credit, and I'll lead silently, from the back, and no more weird shaped cars, just like good electric cars. And I'm gonna get in shape. It's not right for me to have this much money and be shaped like a big triangle. So you won't see me, but just know that I've stopped having kids. That's enough. I'm doing a lot of Pilates, and I'm playing retro video games where it's not about getting the highest score. It's just about like Harvest Moon, not even Stardew Valley, just SNES, Harvest Moon, planting crops, and hit follow if you're okay with that. So yeah.
Made fun of the fucking Twitter guy for fucking Sieg Heiling not once but twice.
It's going to be the next 4 years. People arguing, was I doing that? The truth of it is that it doesn't really matter because there's no way yet to Neuralink can exchange information like that to really know what was going inside my head. You know, the people that support me are always going to think it was an accident. And the people that won't are going to keep, putting people on the spot saying, well, why don't you do it? Well, because in the context of that, it is going to be that because you're saying do that and you think it's that. So, yeah, and from now on, I'll do, I throw my heart to, and then, out of the frame or be kind of like this.
I was scrolling through my emails and it said my Twitter account had been flagged.
Everyone's been flagged all the time. It's like when people on TikTok say, I'm shadow banned. Billboard probably got some sort of flag, something else, the week before. And now something happened and he's using it to bolster his, bit. I do that too. Did we really get a serious attack from Ukraine? Or was it just, a little thing? But of course, it makes us look like the victim and it makes Ukraine look bad.
And these fucking billionaires, they need to be put down.
That's what you are. I'm a billionaire. And so you compare me to a businessman who's making $80,000 a year. And he's like, yeah, I have a lot of money. But, you're a comedian. So compare you to an average comedian who makes no money. They make nothing. So zero can't be divided into whatever you make. So you make infinitely more than them. And it's like, so technically you're richer than me. Julia Fox saying, put them down, like get rid of the billionaires. You were on top of a billionaire. You were bouncing up and down on Kanye West. That's correct. And, making sex faces. And now you want to be part of the rest of us. It's like, and he's the ultimate bad gesture. Like he really is. It's like, Bill, we should be friends, on a yacht. We could have so much fun. You love cigars. I want to get along with you. I'm like Palpatine. In my version, Anakin's already cut his own arms and legs off. So don't fight it. I like helicopters. And I'm building one. Yeah. When you were an up-and-comer, you would go and open Anthony. And Anthony is a legitimate neo-Nazi. Yeah, I mean, and you would push back. But obviously, you would let him help your career. And it's like, now you've got fuck you money. But I can get you to space. I can get you to the next stage. So, yeah, team up with me. And then, and then just get rid of me later. If I become really bad. We're down 15% today on Tesla. The whole market's down. And people are really panicking, saying, oh, we're not coming back. So bad, it's not correct. We need to crash everything short term so that President Trump, who I love, can blame it on Biden. I say, it's so bad because of what they did, which they did. How do they inflate the budget so much? Because of body positivity. That's what it is. They look at this economy and the inflation, and it's like, yeah, you're big and beautiful. You're not. Like a plus-sized model. And the Model S Tesla, it's going to be good. We're going to come back. Cut rates, print money, blah, 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 blah. And things are come back 6 months to a year. Everything's going to go up for a long time. And then, if it crashes after Trump is gone, he'll just say, well, it wouldn't have happened if I was still president. So that's what it is. If you're going to buy Tesla, just don't be a pussy. All the people complaining and screenshotting, Tesla's down. They don't own the stock anyway. And, if you sell after a drop of Tesla, you deserve to lose money. It's like the Hawk Tuah coin. Good night, haters. Yeah, I just wanted to address the people that say I shouldn't do an impression of Elon Musk. Two main complaints I get are, number one, that can't make fun of someone with Asperger's. And, I'm not sure if he has it or not, because some people say it does, some people say it doesn't. But, I have OCD, and I have bipolar disorder, and that's fine. People can make fun of me for that. And especially because he said that free speech is to protect things that you don't like. He said that in a Bill Maher interview. So whether you like it or even he doesn't like it, you should love that because that's what he wants. And then other complaint I get is you're just a loser in your garage. And it's like, yeah, oh, yeah. Whether you love Elon Musk or you hate him, either way, you should support my impression. And that's what I want, because that's what I don't like, is that there's so much impressions from people that are on one side or the other. You either have impressions of people that are like activist impressions, and it's like, yeah, you're doing an impression, but I can tell that you really don't like this person, or it's like an impression by someone who's like friends with that person, and then they have that person on their podcast, and that's not so good either. I want impressions from people that inhabit that person actually be funny. I want to be funny to both. So, yeah, I know this is pretty pretentious, actually, talking about my own impression like this, but you have to understand that I've been living as Elon Musk for weeks now. Yeah, that's good. What is that? Ketchup. Yeah, I think about that. Do you agree with the tariffs on Canada? They're not going to win a trade war. So, yeah. It's either going to get really bad temporarily, and nothing's going to change, or long term, it will ruin the stock market and ruin lives. The Mike Myers impression. No, it's not good. Oh yeah, I think I can do a better impression than Mike Myers, honestly. Watch. Hello, mate. Yeah, it's me, Mike Myers. I haven't had a good movie in so long. So now I have to say yes. Million, billion. Oh yeah, I've got that. Still catch up. How many kids are you gonna have? As many as it takes. No, yeah. So I want to keep having sex. Sorry, your name there. Hi. Yeah. Great. It's like, yeah, maybe I responded to a tweet or just putting it out there. It's like, how good is this, right? Like, connecting. And if you've seen this video, then I've chosen you to have my new child. It's like, I can't come the regular way. So just get that out of your head. We don't do that. But I have a device made by the Boring Company. They can extract. A lot of people are saying they can't make it through my videos. So here's a little intermission with my real voice. God bless you. Please hit follow. And now back to Elon. Sex with me, that's where my cum goes. So it goes inside in a reservoir. I need to sit on that, sign a contract. Then you'll have my child. So anyway, I'm a big comedy fan, as you know. I wanted to keep it light, not just about kids. But yeah, I heard a great joke from Bert Kreisler, and yeah, he said, I'm a party guy, but where are the parties when you get older? You got to go make anything a party. Go to the grocery store. You got the aisle wrong. He went to the produce aisle. Some of the videos that people make about me. And it's like, why do you go? I'm a tough guy. I can take it, but just look at some of them. It's like, look at it. Too lazy to try, right? Well, not working hard. It's not going to get you anywhere. Look at his profile picture. He's hiding behind a fake person. But Jessica, I'll get my assistant find what this person looks like. And, let's see how tough you are then. Yeah, there is. So, everyone go find this guy and just get him. Saying that I'm out of control. It's like, well, yeah. It seems like everyone's out of control. Anyway, I actually asked her if she wanted to have a kid. Turns out she's trans, so.
Roughly 1 million employees have responded so far to this email. Does that mean that the remaining 1 million or so federal employees now risk?
Mr. President, ask us to go hard. So, we're going to do that to get rid of unnecessary bureaucratic kind of thing, like unnecessary work. So, you do too many things at the government. Things take too much time. So, just one email sent out. Get other people to read that email and then finalize it and check it and see if they are doing. It's about putting another job to make less work overall for the American people. So yeah, partially it has worked. We did get responses, and 95% of government workers didn't reply. So it's not not too much we can do, but things take time. And it's about efficiency, the competent, caring. It's like, it's kind of like the Care Bears. But President Biden, right, it's a top-down, he didn't have competence. He didn't have care. He could barely speak. And it's not, you need someone who can get the job done.
Million people that haven't responded, though, Elon, they are on the bubble.
Yeah. Okay, so far so good, yeah.
Do you condemn the CCP's treatment of the Uyghurs?
Yeah, it's not really about that. People expect everything to be easy now. On Mars, it's going to be really hard. So people are going to wish they were Uyghurs.
Would you say that you have a breeding kink?
Well, I have a breeding kink. No, it's like, well, it's about population, it's pretty much receding everywhere. And, that's a real problem that we have. And, if we don't have, obviously don't have breeding kink.
Are you preventing Grimes from seeing her children out of spite?
No. We have kids, right? And it takes a lot of time. People don't understand that, because of the woke mind virus, listen to the song, right? This is, she's really crazy, that's not, it's like that all the time. She always talks like that, right? Elon, please, yeah, I am.
Is it true that you bet Sam Harris $1 million that COVID cases in the US wouldn't exceed 30,000 and then ghost him when it did?
Yeah, so this thing called Trump derangement syndrome. And if that was true, who did she work for? What reporter is this?
Do you lie about your video game performance while paying people to level up for you?
I'm the #1 Stardew Valley player, and it's not going to be in a box. People want it to be like a trans, black, gay, black farmer, and sometimes it's going to be a billionaire white farmer with some people that help on the side.
Is it true you have a dungeon on your yacht where you make women Naruto run? And you hide behind a one-way mirror while engaging in nipple play?
Yeah. Good press conference.
Well, we always do well, don't we? We always do.
Yeah, it reminds me of this meme I saw on X.
We love X. He's such a great friend to Baron.
Yeah, not my son, though. On X. It was a meme. Square pants. I'm ready to find the gold at Fort Knox. Really, really good.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah. So it's good. It lives in a pineapple under the sea. So yeah.
Jess, would you bring Mohammed bin Salman in so we can silence some journalists?
Could I try the button?
Excuse me. You won't touch the Diet Coke button. It's not gonna happen.
Just a joke. Yeah.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting, but aspartame is bad for you.
Yeah, we don't need you. So,
Robert, would you shut up and get me a Coke?
Yeah, I'm his best friend. So at Tesla, we had the Neuralink, and it's to protect free speech. The chip that is mandatory. It goes in, and any employees will work, and then when they're outies, they can't talk to legacy media. No, and it also works for women. Yeah, because, I impregnate them, and then they want to hang out. It's like, we're not going to get brunch. It's going to be really big, pretty much. Guys, I do appreciate the follows a lot, and I'm going to start doing this in public with the full costume, and I will shave my beard. So, thank you. Hit follow. Yeah, so, comedy. They're trying to take this away. No, not going to let them. Yeah. I saw Tony Hinchcraft at the skit, and he said Puerto Rico was a pile of garbage, and it's like, yeah, well, it is. So, yeah, I'm having sex, I love doing it. Yeah, I got one. So, how many Democrats does it take to screw in a light bulb? It's like, well, yeah, so many, because they got to do pronouns and just need, Doge is going to work on that, yeah. But they're going to get me and Grimes when we would have sex, right? And yeah, it's like, we'd have like charging up like anime. And I go in from the back and I'd be like, I'm gonna put a baby inside you. I called my nuts the Dragon Balls. I love anime. And yeah, my favorite comedian, like Mark Mormon, and always listening to pretty much everyone. The show's called Kill Tony, right? But he's not dead yet. And there's been so many, right? But the Democrats, they want a dead name Tony. Dead. But not, knock knock. Who's there? Me. I'm the number one Mario Party player in the world. So yeah, here we go. Yeah. Sometimes I just listen to a lot of comedy. Yeah. It's like people don't want you to be funny anymore, but comedy is not for being safe, It's like an anime when they charge up and they do something really good, and then, are you naked right now, or what do you? I love pleasing women, so yeah.